Now you're ready to program the EM35x breakout board with the target application. So you're going to find your target board, make sure that it's got an EM346 on it, so the part numbers should have 346 in it. If you're not sure, you can pull the green board off, and it should have a part number that says EM34x-mod-ANT-C. So that's a CEL module with an antenna connector, with an antenna instead of an RF test connector using an EM346 IC. So make sure that that's mounted to the board, the 346 module. And now you're going to change the target supply to internal so that you can power this board from the ISA3's internal regulator. So we flip the target power select switch to internal. And now we're going to connect the packet trace and DEI cable to the board. So packet trace cable, like so, and DEI cable, like so. Okay, and then you're going to say upload application again, and now you're going to browse to the one that says full featured target. So we'll say upload application, and we're going to browse, and we're going to go up to the top of the stack again, and under app, RF4CE, sample app, full featured target, and then we'll say full featured target S37. And then for the bootloader, instead of the EM341 bootloader, I need to browse to the EM346 bootloader. So go to Tool, Bootloader EM346, App Bootloader, and App Bootloader S37, erase chip. And now let's check our output again to make sure everything was okay there. And it's going to go around again, once for the bootloader and once for the application. Okay, so now we got the pop-up message, and if we scroll all the way down to look at the output, we can see at the end it says verifying bootloader and application, and there were no issues, so it's done. So now we need to go ahead and start a capture to see what's happening. So we're going to set up a capture by going to File, Preferences, and you need to look at the decoder preferences. So those will be under Network Analyzer, and then dig into Decoding, and then under the decoding, make sure that you have the go to the sub option for stack versions. Okay, or you can click change stack version and profile, and you're going to move that to the one that says Ember RF4CE stack. So now apply that and say OK. Now you're ready to start capture with RF4CE packet decoding instead of ZigBee or thread packet decoding. So right-click on the adapter that you have plugged into your breakout board right now and say Start Capture. So we start capture, and we should see a couple of blue trace items showing some software activity on the EM346 target device, as well as a bunch of packets, which in my case are coming from other devices in the network, other devices in the area that aren't RF4CE related. But if you're running this in a quiet environment with not a lot of other ZigBee or thread or RF4CE traffic, hopefully your capture will be much cleaner than this. So now I'm going to hold pair and standby so that I can get this thing into pairing mode as per the instructions. So press and hold down both pair and STB, and you should see the pairing device turn red. And now you're going to press button 1 on the device to accept the pairing. So button 1 should accept the pairing. You'll see some LED blink activity here with a little red light next to the button that you've just pressed. Okay. And you'll also see a message in the capture window that says RF4CE pairing. So that's good news. That means that works. So once the pairing is complete, the power button on the remote should turn off, and indeed it has. And so now we can view the capture activity that's going on. And now in the trace, you can see a bunch of RF4CE messages coming across, some GDP messages. Okay, so if I push some buttons on here, All right, now you see on the capture some ZRC 2.x actions happening. So every time I push a button, you get an action. So if I press the 2 button, you'll see some kind of action go across there. And you can get some decoding for that if you like in the event details window off to the right. So I can see the ZigBee remote control 2.x message has the certain action that I've given and the action code. All right, so now I've got this thing talking, and that's our RF4CE demonstration. Thanks for watching our RF4CE EM34x Dev Kit setup guide. And if you have additional questions, go on to community.scilabs.com and post something on our message boards, and the employees and other users can help you out, and hopefully your development goes great. Thanks for watching.